Hey folks, I'm back again. Cindy from CG Creations. Um, Today I am going to do this tray. I am going to set this all up. I have some foil, red foil. I'm gonna brush it in here because this is the design. Some of these, well, this. I don't know how I'm gonna lay it down, but this is how I'm gonna put it on the top once I finish. But right here, I'm gonna use Jesmonite. And my puppy is whining at the kitty. But I will bring you back once I mix everything up and whatchamacallit, and when the tray is done. It's really hot in here, so I'm not gonna do a completely full video because everything is setting up too quickly, so I gotta work a lot faster. So probably during the process, I'll just speed it up so you can see what I'm doing and everything, and then I'll put a description, and then when everything is done, I'll show you what I do with my beautiful picture. And this is on rice paper. I love it. Alrighty, I'll bring you back. I'll see you soon. Alrighty then. It is the next day. I didn't do the whole process. When I tell you it's warm in here, our AC broke. So everything was, I had to work real fast. Everything was setting up so quickly. But I wanted to show you how this came out before I do the rest. But I'm gonna have to sand the back end of this because it came out a little rough looking. But I got a lot of work to do on this one. But look at that. I think the mold is heavier. It gives the impression that this is going to be so heavy. It's solid. It is heavy. But look how pretty. Look how pretty that came out. I just love it. Look at that. Yeah. 1 second.
No, you're not.
The little chips I dropped on the floor. So of course, dogs like to eat everything. Well, I got puppies. But isn't that pretty? So I'll bring you back after I want to sand the back. I want to get that done, get the edges done. This is for a custom order. Woman wants to get for her husband. Ooh, look how pretty. And on that, I will show you. I will show you what she wants because she's seen one that I had did. So she wanted a Peterbilt for her husband. So I think I made it a little bit too big. I don't know. I think I made this a little bit too big to fit in there. I needed ink. I don't know. Wow, yeah. I may have to go resize this. I don't know. Maybe I just have where the tires are coming up. Because I want the stacks to be able to fit. Let me cut this out and then I'm gonna lay this. I did these so I can do some posters. Because I love that color so much. Look at this. I think that is so pretty. I did a soap dish. I poured my, when I have extras. So I just added a little bit more. Okay, I gotta sand that, clean this up, poke out the holes in the middle here. And then here, and these chips, so you know, which I'll do a video using terrazzo chips. I save all of these little chips. I need to get some candle jars because I just ordered some sand wax. I think it's pretty cool, especially if you're in hot weather and if you're doing a market. It's actually, I haven't been able to master using regular wax. I use gel wax. And then the other one that I had tested, I actually get craft wax and mix it with my coconut wax, and that actually works beautiful. But I need to order more craft wax because I don't, because of the heat, I don't want the candles melting. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I can get some craft wax. But I ordered the sand wax, and when I tell you, so I gotta make jars. I don't have that many. I only did a few. This mold is a little hard, but I actually really like it because I just love this size. It's really pretty. Look at that. I love the color. Look at that. And I'm not a dark color person, but I love green, and I think the green with the black and a little white, that is like really beautiful. I'm gonna make a tray like this also, so to have a matching tray to go with the candles. So I will bring you back. I'm going to clean everything up and then show you what I do with these trays. Okay, I didn't like the way the decoupage, because the last time I decoupaged, what I did is I took the rice paper, I put it in the mold, and I poured the Jesmonite over it. So putting it on here, I did not like the way it looked. So I went inside, and how I removed it, I did it very carefully. A little water, a little alcohol, and I rubbed very carefully to be able to peel it off because it was stuck on there. But that's how I was able to move it from here. So here, I think this will be a lot nicer. I went inside and I printed. I have tattoo paper. Always make sure if you do tattoo paper, and if you're gonna put the tattoo paper on top of something, make sure that you flip it so that when you're putting it down, that it's facing the way that it shows up when you originally, I use Canva. So say I upload a picture, right? So I take the picture, I size it the way I want to on my paper. So I make sure I flip the picture so when I put it down, it's showing up the correct way instead of backwards. Unless you're going to put it in resin, then you leave it the same where you would put a thin coat. I'll show that too, how I do that. But because I'm putting a thin layer of resin, over this, I have to make sure I flip the paper. I didn't like the way the rice paper looked, because you can see the paper, but when you lay, it's different when you lay the paper in the mold and then pour your Jesmonite or whatever eco pour that you're going to be using. You put it in the mold first. I just didn't like the way it doesn't look right when you put it on top. If you're doing wood, yeah, then it looks gorgeous. Then you're not gonna see the paper part. But on this, it just doesn't look right. You have to do it in the mold and then pour over it, and then it comes out nice. Because the Jesmonite, what it is on the extra part of the paper, it actually soaks into the paper, so you're not gonna see the paper. I know there's probably thinner. All it is just a testing, but this I want to be able to sell, so I want to be able to get it right. My dog is whining because he thinks it's dinner time, but it's not. Unless he ran out of water. So, yeah, this may seem a little tedious, but it's the beauty of it afterwards, you will love. I love it. And this tattoo paper, you can go on Amazon and buy tattoo paper. Okay. When you're putting it down, make sure you remove the plastic, because I've done that. Didn't remove the plastic. And having to do it all over again. So, you put it, I'm centering it like so. Push it down with my fingers. And I got a little water. I keep in a water bottle. And it's okay to put water on here because it will dry. I'll use this sponge. I'll just use this sponge. And then I just push down. And try to go very carefully with any kind of sharp tool that you can find. And then, voila. Now, let's see if you can see it on the camera. Now that looks so much better. I will let this dry. And then I'm going to take a flower. Yeah, so I printed up a bunch of, I did it over. I did it on tattoo paper. Even for my specialty, and I was like, So I put it on the tattoo paper. But see, look how beautiful. You can see it. Look how nice. And then with a nice, whatchamacallit? Thin layer of resin. Oh, this is going to look gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, I will be back.
You know what you